character design. We're going to take our minimalist sketch and we're going to take it into the computer and vectorize it. And so this is kind of a refresh over what we've learned from our past and our mascot project. So if I'm starting in Illustrator, I'm going to create a new document. I'm going to create new. And what I would like it to be is I would like it to be this 8 by 10. This is like the perfect size for what we're doing. 8 by 10 art and illustration board, perfect. If you're not seeing any of this stuff, 8 by 10, 8 inches wide, 10 inches high, it's perfect. Create. Come on now, come on now. Wonderful. All right, don't need that. Don't need that, get out of here. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my artwork on here. Now I took, what I'm gonna have you guys do is take a picture. So let's, I'm gonna go to File, and I'm gonna go to Place. So File, Place. And then I'm gonna choose, and I already have my character design example, your drawing, right here. Mine's a little bit big, that's okay, I'm gonna resize it. Oh, I stretched it because I didn't hold down Shift. Oh, you fool. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. It's cool. All right. So there's my drawing. Now, my original idea had these little hands coming in here, but the hands were just too small to draw, and maybe you won't have this problem. But I thought they all looked kind of like just bad. So I figured I'd just put those in myself. So the first thing I'm going to do, first step, is to vectorize this drawing here, right? And I'm going to first do that by going to Object, and I'm going to go to Image Trace, and then Make and Expand. Oh no. Oh no. What do I do? Now, the problem is that when I made it and expand it, there's too much shadow down here, right? That's no good from my photo. So we have to do something really quickly to fix that. No big deal, okay? So notice that I also went over my drawing with like a pen, a fine pen, which is what you're gonna need to do. So first step. All right, hold on, let's go to Photoshop. Oh, there's a sneak peek, I have some hands. I'm gonna go to File, and I'm gonna open, and I'm gonna open that photo in Photoshop, okay? Because what I need to do is I need to brighten this up to get rid of that shadow there. So brightness and contrast. I don't want to get rid of my drawing though, so I'm gonna up the contrast, up the brightness. I think that that's probably pretty good. I'm gonna hit OK. And then just File, Save. Okay. So now that shadow is gone, and I think that our live trace should be far more successful. Now once I go into Animate or Illustrator, because I placed it, right, this is now linked to that Photoshop document. So now it's telling you, hey, you've updated it. Do you want to update this image now? I'm gonna go, yep, and look, there it is, already updated. So let's try that again. Object, Live Image Trace, Make and Expand. Look at that, perfect. Now, this is vector. You remember vector? Long lost friends. Now, this white is a shape, and I have to delete that shape, which I just did. Now notice I'm clicking, nothing's there. I have my black area here, but nothing in here. It's perfect, cool, okay? So, this is where we can kind of clean things up a little bit. Now, if you were Noma Bar, you would probably go through here and just pretty much redo this shape, which is exactly what I would do, and actually probably what I will do. But the other thing is those hands, I couldn't really quite figure out how to do that in a way that I liked. So actually, I'm gonna do a thing real quick, and then I'm gonna record it, but you guys can skip through the video a little bit as you watch me do it. But I'm going to recreate this because I would like to show you how I would do it, okay? So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a new layer, and on this layer, I'm gonna lock it so I can't touch it. Get on my new layer with my pen tool that's black. I'm going to turn down the transparency a little bit. Now this is, I know I'm going a little quick, but this is all kind of review, right? This is all stuff that we've done in previous assignments. So I'm gonna knock down the transparency of this. There we go. Knock that down. 45% should be just fine. Let's lock that. Cool. Now on my new layer, I'm going to use my pen tool, and I'm going to just kind of quickly go through and make my vector shape. You know, Noma Bar, the nice thing about minimalist work is that it is simple. So, and notice I'm not doing a very great job of following my drawing specifically. You'll do better. I don't want to take up too much of your time. So if you drag your pen tool over here, you can actually lower the transparency as you are working, which is really cool and helpful. Okay, so I'm going to do that. That's where my hand's going to be. I have that curve that's right there. It then goes into that curve. Into this one. Cool. Hair. Yeah. Curve. Remember, once you get into the rhythm of how to use the pen tool, this is all pretty simple stuff. It's a little bit methodical, but that's okay. There's another hand that's going to be in there. Another curve. A nice flowing curve. One more. Yeah. Big curve. Now I'm sitting here babbling on. The majority of people have probably skipped through this video of me doing this. So I'm only talking to probably like 2 of you. I wonder who those 2 are. They're actually sitting here listening to me as I'm doing this. Dedicated students. Or maybe not, I don't know. Maybe you're just on your phone watching a Netflix show and letting the time pass. Kind of yammering on here. Okay, look, I'm almost done. Almost done. Hair. There's like a bubble thing there. Yeah. A little curve. Nice. Curve. Yes. Big curve. Oh yeah. Definitely. Boom. I've got some hair. Nice. Okay. So there's my shape. I feel good about that. Now this. Notice these are supposed to be circles. I didn't do a very good job of drawing perfect circles, but you don't need to like be beholden to your drawing. I mean, like this is the time to improve that drawing. So I'm going to make perfect circles. Super simple. Way simpler than trying to trace a circle, right? This little bridge here, easy peasy thing to do with the pen tool. Let's just create a curve and another curve. Cool. Okay. Now, let's see. We're going to redo the hand down here. Same thing. I'm going. I like this. I like a really clean look with this stuff. So I'm going to make this look way more geometric. Make Noma Bar proud. And it's not a really complicated shape, so I can make it pretty easy. Of course, the more detail you add, the more away from minimal that you're getting, right? So that's kind of the nice thing about minimal. Keep it simple. Look how quickly we made that. All right, now I don't need my drawing anymore. It's gone. Don't need it. Let's see. Let's raise that. Second. There we go. Cool. Now I have my John Lennon, but I have these hands, these blasted hands. Well, this is one of those cases. Look, I mean, drawing in vector hands and other detailed little things like that, I'm not going to do it. I wouldn't do it, but I'm going to place another image that I have, and it has a whole bunch of hands in it. Let's do this JPEG. Right there. Cool. And these are all the hands that I have that are going to make up this. There's my drawing. I found photos and I just created silhouettes of those. Okay. To do that quickly, just to give you an idea, if I have a hand like this, and I just drag this into Photoshop, I could use the magic wand tool to delete the background, and then I just double click on the layer, not on the name, because that'll just have me rename it, but over here in the blank area, and go to color overlay, make it black. There, I have a silhouette. And that's exactly what I did to create these. And I'm gonna do the same thing I did before. Object, image trace, make and expand. Okay. There's all my hands. Let's get rid of the white because we don't need that. In fact, there's a little white in here too and some other stuff. So I'm gonna click on the white, select, same, fill color. Now it selects all the white and I can delete it all at once. Okay. Now, the nice thing that you can do is I'm going to go in here and select, oh, here, really quickly. If I use this black selection tool, it selects everything in a layer. But if I use the white one, it only selects that one thing that I'm trying to select. How cool. Nice? All right. I'm going to drag and move that one over here. I really like that. And I also want it to be white. So while it's selected, I'm going to click on the little eyedropper tool and then just eyedrop the white that's there. There, made it white. Let's try again. I'll come over here, grab this hand. Let's move that over there. Maybe something like that. You know, maybe I want to rotate it. Let's eyedropper it white. Cool. I kind of feel like this one is a little bit of a large image, so I'm going to make that a little smaller. Nice. Cool. Okay, let's go to this one. Same thing. I think all these are probably a little too large. Let's knock down the size. And then I'm going to eyedropper white. And let's see. I'm going to try to do these all at the same time. Eyedropper white. And then let's resize them. Holding down Shift to make certain that it doesn't skew. Someone's knocking on the door and being incredibly annoying. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I'm going to move these around, and then you have your Noma bar. If you hold on 1 second. Yes. No, I'll take it. That is, thank you. Okay, so let me go in here because I want to give you kind of a finished piece. And let's see. This looks really, really not good, right? We can all agree with that. That doesn't look good. Let's kind of make that look better. And I think that's probably as good as that's going to get. Let's see. Let's check out that one. That looks kind of sloppy. That's okay. We're going to fix that in just a second. That one. Notice I'm using my direct selection tool to select it, and then I can change it to my other one, my selection tool, now that it's selected, to move it around. Okay. Direct selection tool to select, selection tool to adjust. I'm going to make that one a little bit bigger. How about we rotate that a little bit too? Cool. Notice that that doesn't look really good. That doesn't look good, right? It's sloppy. So let's clean some of that up. So I'm going to go in here with my direct selection tool. And my shape here for the hair in the background, I'm going to select just that point there. Let's just move that. See, we're going to make that a little bit better. Nice. Do that to cover up that one. Way better, right? Nice, nice. That doesn't look super hot. Let's fix that. Let's fix that curve too. Let's fix that curve. Oh no. There we go. Much nicer, much nicer. Looks good. That's not good. Let's click on that one. Fix that curve. Oh no. Fix that curve to cover up that white. That looks good. That looks good. Okay. I think this looks pretty good. Minus that right there. Guys, I know it's a long video. I can't do it. I can't live with myself if I don't fix it. Cool. All right, so there you go. There's my John Lennon vectored Noma bar minimalist piece. And it's finished. It's all vector, all looks good. Happy, 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 happy. So that's what you need to do this period to kind of finish it off and vectorize it and then call it a day. I think that's it. Have a good day.